Okay, so what do you think the odds are that if this is all a new day, this is all a new beginning, this is all a new way of living and feeling and being? What are the odds that we're going to do business like we've always done? And you guys know me, I'm going to be raw and real today. I'm still so excited, but this landed for me last night. And I thought, our old paradigm of doing business, I don't care what business model it is, if it's based in the old timeline, the old way of doing things, how we've always done, will not fit in today's frequency of business. We have leveled up. Our expectations of ourselves are so different. All of a sudden, I found myself, this isn't fitting. This leads to a conclusion that isn't authentic. This doesn't feel like me. Right? And so I follow those trains of thought. Now stick with me on this because this is brilliant. What came through, I'm so excited to share it with you guys because it's not going to be for everyone. And that's okay. I'm not for everyone. Not everyone resonates with me. And that's okay too. This is so fun because we can each be our true self. We don't have to care. We don't have to try to put on a show. We don't have to pretend. We don't have to say blah, blah, blah to get approval of whoever. Like we can just be real. And that is enough. Who we are is enough. Anyway, so I don't know at what point this is going to cut me off. Follow me to the full reel of this recording because this is dynamite. This was a complete, oh my gosh, when it came together for me just a little bit ago, I thought, there it is. There it is. Okay, so those of you who are like me, and no one is exactly, but you'll be able to resonate with what I'm sharing. I am using it at this moment. I am using dynamite products. Everything I do in my world, I don't just use things so that. I don't use people so that I can drop names and be a success. I don't use products that just have a profit margin that's going to get me where I want to, I don't. So I'm not looking for people that do that either. But nothing I do in my life is traditional mainstream. I'm finding for myself more and more disclosure is coming out. Things that I have felt uneasy about for a long time. All of a sudden, whoa, offices shut down, corporations vanished, went bankrupt, shut, and I don't care if it's big pharma. I don't care what the label is. I have personally been led down alternative paths. That's why I chose the modality of healing that I provide. It's an alternative to traditional mental health, right? I opted for a method that works fast to the core, gets the trauma out and move on. You don't stay dwelling and rehashing and hashing, right? Likewise, when my feeling came back in my legs, it wasn't only an answer to prayer. The God in me attracted the exact product that Vertus Norton was advertising. He was marketing it. He was getting the word out, and they were so excited, right? So when I found redox, do I even have to tell you? That's more than just a liquid I drink or a gel I put on. it's become, I embody that whole mindset because it activates our cells. It gets our cells communicating with each other, right? So the beginning of disease is when our cells stop talking. There's a breakdown in communication, right? This is where the holistic approach is all encompassing. You can't separate out. I'm sorry. You can't separate out, okay, this is just for my body. Okay, and then this is just for my spiritual benefit. Now we're going to keep that separate. Okay, now I know that frequency and energy is a really big thing. So I'm going to focus on it's all connected. You can't split it off, right? So that's why, and to me, when I use these products, it has not always been what's going to bring me, Kathi, a huge profit. It's not what's in it for me. Many times I have promoted things that I've tried, and I have not been an associate. I haven't joined their company, but the results were phenomenal. And I will encourage people that need what I try. Just like if I try a great restaurant and somebody's looking for great food, I'll recommend it, right? So it's not about me. But again, this is who I am. It's not just what I do and what I say, right? Are you guys with me? So all of a sudden, I take different supplements that provide what I need. And so enter my magic drops that I just found. And I just ordered them. Like, just to be clear, I don't have a story of my own yet. But you know how you can feel inside when something's prompting you? You know that feeling, you know that tug. You know that, oh my gosh, I don't know what she's talking about, but I got to look into it. I got to research this. I have at this moment, easy 50 friends that have all tried the Ozempic, and I don't know all the different names that go with it, all the different brand names. The weight loss product, method, protocol. I haven't looked into it, so I don't even know if it's a shot. I think it's a shot, but it doesn't matter. It breaks my heart because we all want fast. We all want effective. We all want to reverse the damage we've done to ourselves. We've gone without sleep. Our stress is through the ceiling. We've eaten on the run. We cram so much into a day. We don't always do clean eating at home from scratch, right? I can't even tell you how many years I've just popped things in the microwave and hope for the best. Like, okay, let's just do it. I got to get this down. I got to get some fuel and I got to go, right? We've stayed so busy, and my hand is up. I am guilty. I have not been wise. And I thought my body would just, I can set my intention. And I'm the biggest magic and miracle believer. Hello. Right? And so I'm trying to wave my magic wand with my body, and it's just not corresponding the way that I wanted it to immediately, right? So I'm not judging my friends that have gone the Ozempic route. However, the dangers are so blaring, and they keep coming through. Not my friends aren't telling me about it. I'm seeing it in other areas. So I'm not interested in anything with chemicals or anything that's going to damage my body further, right? And nobody intentionally goes out to just damage their body, right? They're trying to get the weight off quick, because just the extra weight alone is damaging our organs, right? It's putting us at risk for all kinds of, and that's not the point of this this recording. But so when I found out about these body balancing drops, I thought, whoa, hold it. And I saw, the same pictures I'm putting out there for all y'all. These are real people in real time. And some of their pictures don't, they don't make the best poster people. Maybe it's not balanced right. Maybe their lighting isn't perfect, but they're real people and their stories are real. And that got me, because I will tell you, this last year, I have had an overboard amount of cortisol in my body. That I know for sure. For sure. And the effects that I have with different medical testing, I know, just like I knew before. When I went on the master cleanse, this has been a couple years ago, I knew I was so toxic in my system. My cells were just poisonous. I knew it. And I had phenomenal success on that. That is not a long-term program that I am choosing for myself. And these drops are like, they balance everything. Instead of, okay, I'm going to rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm going to take some of my nutrition from here and put it over here so that it balances out. I don't, and maybe I'll just eat this so I don't have any sugar. And, I'm trying to balance it all myself. But I don't know hormones. And I'm not going to take my time to learn everything there is about endocrinology so that I know the complete balance for my body type, for my blood type, for me at my age and my BMI, all of that. This is where I'm trusting my gut. I was led to the people and the protocol of these balancing drops. And it's not just about weight loss. That's the other fun part. It's like, as people balance their body, the weight naturally took care of itself. There's people that are severely underweight and equally unhealthy. And when they balance all the systems in their body and all their hormones come into balance, they gain weight because it's like the body's self-regulating system, right? We can trust it. If we're doing the right, and this is where it's like a fine dance. And those of you that know me. I'm forever not riding a fine line, but I'm dancing between dimensions. I'm dancing between the 3D, how it looks. I can trust my senses, what's right in front of me. If I can see it, touch it, feel it, that's real. I'm between that dimension because I see myself in the mirror. That is very apparent to me. However, I've jumped timelines. Who I am in my spirit. Holy cow. I keep soaring. I keep going up and up and up. I keep getting these higher and higher views. The bigger picture is more in focus for me most of my day. And that's what makes me so excited. And I get these knowings. I get this in my spirit. I can feel stuff. Right? And so when I'm looking in the mirror and I'm doing my business, I'm working with clients, and it landed for me. You don't have to choose. It's not an either or. You can have it all. And I thought, wait a minute. Wait. How can I do this? How can I do this? And it hit me just as clear, and I'm going to tell it to you. So there are going to be people, because I'm speaking it. My frequency, my vibration, everything is coming through my words, which is like computer code out in the cosmos, right? That's why we are creators. We create when we speak. I'm putting it out there. because there are those of you that will hear my words. Maybe you've been following, and kind of chuckling as I make these goofy little recordings, right? And you're laughing right along with me and you're celebrating right with me. And then when I go through a trauma, you're hearing me and I'm on the verge of tears. I feel things passionately. I feel things deeply, right? So those of you who've been kind of following this saga, pay attention, because what if we just do a little team? What if we just create a team and we all figure this out together? We put the best of the products that we're using. We're going to put together a game plan that blends all the things that are important to us. And if you've got a team with a certain company already, that's fine. It's because it's about you, the leader, not you, the product consumer, right? And I'm just making all this up. I'm willing to just try it. How can we pull this off? Because I'm a big believer. We don't have to know the end from the beginning. If we take our first step toward this is what feels right, I know I want to be part of Kathy's team. I know for me, Kathi, I'm already a part of a team of people above me on a different purpose because I love them. I love their frequency. I love their authenticity. I love everything they stand for. And I counted myself in. I'm in. That's what I'm looking to do for me. And you, if this resonates for you, so don't respond. Don't say, oh, Kathi, tell me all about it. Fill me in. How much can I make? What will we do? What product will we? Don't even go there. Just contact me and say, Kath, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to be in on it. I want to form a leadership nucleus with you. And it doesn't have to be just women. It can be men. If you feel it with me, if you're on the same wavelength, don't put anything in the comments. It doesn't need to be out for everybody to see. You can privately message me and we'll just have a conversation. That's it. But this hit me so strong because most people are going through what I'm experiencing. I've already determined that. So if this is about the body balancing drops, that's awesome. And if you're just interested in more about that, well, isn't that interesting? My recording just paused. Isn't that interesting? It just stopped right in the middle of me talking. Wow. This is so interesting. I've never had that happen before. Wow. Okay. If you know it's about the drops, you want more information about that. You want to just talk to me for real about that. Perfect. If you're looking for more and you want to put something together because business is so different now, how we do business in the new world, we can use products from the old world, but maybe how we implement things is going to take some creativity, is going to take some whatever. Let's just start with that. If that appeals to you and it just kind of pulls your chain, let me know. Okay? Because things are on the move. And I promise this is just the beginning of change. This is just the beginning of the blend of the old and the new. And the new is soon going to be old, and we're going to be even changing into a newer new. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. I love you all. Let me know if this appeals to you. If it grabs you, pull my chain. Just contact me and we'll go from there. Okay? Love you.